Hello everyone and welcome back to another Railway Empire 2 episode. I think this is number 48 now. I mean, we're almost there, we're almost done. Well, saying that, there's probably still quite a bit to go. New connections, still a few towns with cities we haven't connected yet, which we could have done episodes ago, but then it means we've just been rushing, we don't want to rush. And this is Odessa, which I have made a slight tweak off video. As it was becoming a right bottleneck. So basically all I've done is made it 4 tracks. And well, that's really about it. I've just made it 4 tracks. Which it seems to be running slightly smoother now. Which is good. And there was also another place as well, which I had a little look at changing. Was it No, it wasn't Del Rio. Well, there are issues there though. So maybe we should probably take a look at sorting that out. Oh no, it's fine. Oh, there was another place I did. It wasn't Dallas, was it? No, not Dallas. I can't remember, but I think I did tweak somewhere else as well. Not Lubbock. It'll probably come across in a sec and we'll see it. What we got? A train stuck at Raton. Ah, yes. That's what we need to do. Raton upgrades. Because now we've added that new line in, which comes up from the south near Odessa. It's having quite an effect on Raton, which is only a small little station for a 4-bar city. It's only 2 platforms, which is having quite an effect on the fulfillment of demand, because trains just have to wait ages to get into the platform. So I might make this 4 tracks. I mean, not might, I will. I'm also going to put a dispatch hall on there as well, just to speed up the process. There's also been an update as well. The first update gives you an idea of when I'm recording this. Yeah, the first sort of big bug fix. Hopefully we might see some magical changes. Let's do that, let's get that in. Is it still laggy? It feels like it might not be as laggy when we're building. Possibly. We're going to separate this into 2. So we'll quickly... Hold on, let's quickly signal that. You go that way, you go that way. It does feel a little bit less laggier when we're doing our building. This can now come on to here. Yeah, it does feel a bit less laggy. Maybe they have sort of optimised it a bit more. Or at least when you've got tons and tons and tons and tons of tracks. That should hopefully sort out that issue of... Well, hopefully they start going that way. We'll have to see. I suppose we could just demolish the connector. I know, it's still quite laggy. Yeah, they're still using that. Right, let's get rid of this then. We can't have this bit here. Sorry. Oh god, I don't like destroying these things with trains on. Because then the trains have to reset and then they go really far away just to get... Oh, we've gone all blurry there. Right, that should sort that issue. Well, should. So hopefully we won't be coming back to Raton for a little while. What else did I... Denver. That looks fine. Yeah, that's fine. Casper, we did actually sort that one out recently. No, that's fine. It was... What was I looking at? Fargo. It's now 4 bars. That's really grown, because I think Fargo was one of those places we actually had to found. And now it's a 4-bar, 75,000 people. So it's doing quite well, but, I mean, how many services does it get? Not a lot. Yeah, not, 10, and then you've got the odd express one. So we might have to... Sort of a Northern Power. And Minneapolis has just grown, I think, back to 3 bars. So I'm thinking we could have, maybe not this episode, but make some sort of Northern... a slightly more... oh, we've got something else stuck. Oh, that's just the same thing. Yeah, some sort of Northern Mainline. Because at the moment it's all 2 tracks and, they're quite big... Missoula, Miles City... and Fargo are places which probably should all be connected, and maybe even then get it down into Chicago and just provide more of a service. Maybe even, I like that actually, St. Louis, Chicago, up through this little gap here, over a bridge into another Chicago station, Minneapolis, Fargo, Miles City, and then to Missoula, which should boost those cities' fulfillment of demand and just provide a bit more services to those places. What's going on there? Why are they not going around? They should just go around. Does Winnemucca even need that? And Nampa's also 4 bars as well, so we could even sort of try and get it through to there. What's going on? You know what I'll do? I'll make a separate platform here, just for that train. There you go. And we'll make it so it has to go into there. Don't know why they're not just going round. Well, at least once we unpause it. Yeah, we just do that, and then we'll quickly edit that, and we should be able to set it into that platform. The train's been waiting for 4 weeks. Alright, bloody hell. Yeah, go into track 3. Yes. Done. Done? Yeah, save it. Save? Has it saved it? I was pressing triangle, but it didn't seem to want to do it. Yes, that's fine, alright. Now get off of that. That's weird, it doesn't seem to... Well, that's annoying. Well, if it's not doing anything, then... I don't know. Unless we just make another... I'm not sure. Well, that train seems to be causing a lot of issues, so you know what, I'm gonna... Oh, do I get rid of it? Because it will be useful. Just annoying because it doesn't seem to let me edit the... It's laggy as well, doesn't let me edit this to be number 3. 3. And it should just allow you to confirm it, but it's not for some reason. So I'm not really too sure why that is really. Okay, well I suppose we'll just have to leave it and see what it does. Hopefully they'll get round it, which they should be able to do. So I don't know why they are not doing that. Are they going to go round? I don't get why they're sitting there. Because they can just go round like they always did. You know what? We're getting rid of it. It's no good. And then what we'll do, we'll just do it again. But hopefully this time we'll be able to set it into track 3. Winnemucca. That's quite a busy place, isn't it? Winnemucca. Look at all the trains sitting there. Track 3, alright? You got it? It doesn't let me press triangle to confirm it though, so I don't know why it's... Don't know why it's not doing it. There's not really a lot we can do about that because it doesn't let us, which is quite irritating. Oh well that's not going to be able to get sugar then. That's unfortunate. Right, back to what we were thinking about. This part of the map, the west coast just hasn't grown at all. But they're all just still 2, 1 bar, 3 bar, 2 bar. Just hasn't really materialised. Yeah, that's... I was really, in this episode, I wanted to try and connect some more of these places up. But I think we're probably going to have to... going to have to focus on maybe the northern area, just try and grow it a bit, because 4 bars that place is now, which I really didn't expect. Yeah, let's start doing that. Let's build another train station here at St. Louis. I think you can have 3 now. Can you have 3? I think you can have 3 stations, whereas on Railway Empire 1 you could only have 2. Let's get another one in. So this will be the start of, I suppose, the northern, what should we call it? The far north. Well, no, it's not really far north. This is still mid. The something mainline, the northern mainline, I suppose. This will be, which should hopefully boost the amount of, boost the fulfillment of demand on those northern places, which hopefully we can then see grow a bit more. As at the moment, the fulfillment of demand's not fantastic. I don't know if I'll make it 4 tracks or just 2 tracks. I think I'll just do 2 tracks for now. Or do we do 4? We don't really need any sort of faster. No, we'll do 4. Well, let's make it a big project, which we can sort of focus on for most of the video. It's just annoying trying to do the buildings. It lags quite a bit now. Come on. Yeah. There you go to there. Yeah, good. And then you then come back this way. But yeah, we're almost at the end. I mean, I suppose once we've done this, that should then be sort of the north done. It's then really just about connecting those new places up, which we still haven't connected. I mean, I would like to sort of be finished by the 50th episode, but I feel like we might actually go a little bit over that, just to try and get these extra little bits done, which would be nice to get done. I mean, it doesn't have to be done, but it would be nice. I suppose somewhere we've got to, you know, got to end it. We can't just keep going on and on. Although we could. That's quite a cool street. Look at that. It's like a proper high street there going down St. Louis. Right, and then we have... Why is there a train... Why are you getting stuck here? Probably been waiting like 30 seconds and it's like, nope, not having it. Right, let's get a train station in here. You have so much room now. Look, right over there. 3 stations in Chicago. And we've got to try and get it under and over. Which we've still got to remember, we haven't got great trains. So it's sort of got to be as flat as it can. And what's that going to be if we do that? -2. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, let's just do that. There we go. So we've now got another line and another station going into Chicago, which is good to see. And I feel like this will sort of boost the... oh, what? Why does it not like that? Really? It doesn't like... That doesn't really help. Doesn't usually have funny of that. Too close to the existing track. But how? I don't know why it doesn't like that. That's bizarre. Well, okay, that sort of screws that. Unless we make it single through there, which we could do. Actually, yeah, let's do that. It'd be a bit weird having like a whole separate thing. We'll just have single through there. Come over here and then double it again on the other side. Don't know why it hasn't let us do that, but hey ho. Then we'll do 2 there, like that. We'll get it signalled as well. Yeah, you got it like that. Supply towel if we can. Yeah, it doesn't change it too much. And then we'll signal this bit as well. There's also another link from St. Louis to Chicago, which are now big places. Well, St. Louis is a big place. Let's try and get this. Try and get this one over now. Oh, don't lag. Oh, lag's not nice. Actually, let's do it from this side. I feel like it'll be a bit easier. Let's snap it on there and try and bring it off. This will sort of be the fast section, so 4%, 3%, -2, let's go for that. And what will that be going up there? 475%? Yeah, don't know about that. We just sort of curl that bit back on. There you go. And hopefully we'll be able to double that. Although if it's being funny again, then maybe we won't be able to. And pop that up onto... Please, that. Oh my god, it's done the same. I don't know why it's doing that. But again, we're going to have a single bit there. They did, as I said, they did bring out an update today. I mean, I doubt it does have anything to do with that, but... Well, it doesn't even like that. What's going on? Have we done it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're in business. Right, and then we'll signal that tiny stretch there. And then... this is a project I hadn't planned at all. I didn't even think we'd be doing this in this episode, but just... Sort of looking at it, looking at all the big places, it was too tempting. And it means way more trains. Which is good. I think I looked at my stats, and we've got about 600 trains. And at any one time we've got about 3,500, well 3,500 wagons and coaches and stuff behind at any one time, which is mental. There's one train can only take 8. So you do the maths. Well, they might not all be full, but... And then, where are we going to go after that? Minneapolis, that's sort of the next place. Although Madison's just grown. I mean, we could link that up. Maybe if we have maybe a separate station there as well. So it's already quite a busy line, I think, this one. Yeah, it's already quite busy, that. So don't really want to be affecting it too much. Yeah, let's have a separate Madison station. Well, they're really having the same ones better, but I think it will be easier just to go for that. A separate one. Right, and that then comes down to there. Surprised it didn't let me use the magic doubler for that. Hopefully it does for the next bit. Or magic tripler. Oh my, that's got to be an issue. That's an issue. I didn't have that pre-update. That's an issue. It's got to be. Well, that's a shame. Unless now you can't do double tunnels, but you're always able to do that. So again, we're going to have like a little weird, which isn't really great, but that's really the only thing we can do, unless we do have a separate tunnel, which I suppose we could do. Still a bit sort of weird to have, and unneeded, but that's where I have to. That's another bit in. Now you let me use that. How weird. Now it lets us do that. And again. Doesn't make sense. Right, so we'll get the grid in here. So we'll do 2 and 2. Don't really want the fast and the slows colliding. So we'll do that. We'll get that signalled as well. Slightly weird tunnel layout there, but there's really much we can do about that. And we'll also do it on this side as well. But yeah, should hopefully boost the amount of, well, boost the fulfillment of demand, which will be great to do. So hopefully this will have a positive impact on the network. Let's get a restaurant in, and also hopefully grow these places more as well. Right, Minneapolis is the next place I really want to get to, so maybe we can sort of skip right across to it. And I think we might have a separate station again here. Although, I mean, how many tracks do we have left? And I mean, I suppose we could connect them. We could. We could. What's going on now? Why is another train stuck? Oh, all the way at Bangor again. Why over here? It's like another place which always has an issue for like some weird reason. Okay, back to what we were doing. We keep getting distracted. Right, so that goes to Madison for now. Don't really mind about skipping Rochester. Although saying that, we do have 4 tracks we could use. So maybe we will go there anyway. So it means we can just snap it onto this, which speeds up the process a bit. If I can even snap it on. There we go. Now we've got to try and get it over to the separate platform, or separate station, which is the next challenge. How do we get it over to here without... Oh. Well. We'll just do that. Only 3%, that's not too bad. That can then come up to Rochester. Oh my god, the lag. Okay, it's fine. It's alright. Hopefully we can use the magic tripler here. Yes, we can. Magic quadrupler? We can. Oh, brilliant. That speeds up things. And we'll do 2 and 2. Supply tower. And signal it. You go that way, you go that way, you go that way, and you go that way. Cool, well that was easier than first thought. Now we've got to get it up to Minneapolis, which we could now have as a separate platform, a separate station. It's already quite busy as it is, so I don't really want to overload it. It's just a bit tricky as we've got so many tracks going all over the place already. What if we start Fargo? So yeah, I feel like if we put all these trains onto here, it's just going to completely overload Minneapolis. It's already relatively busy. So it might just be easier doing a whole different station. The third one at Minneapolis, actually, because you've got the little sort of freight one. So we've got quite a bit of money now, so we don't really need to worry too much about what infrastructure we construct. Money's not really much of an issue. I'll try and snap it on if we can. No, let me snap on. There. Right, hopefully we can... Oh, we can't use the magic doubler. Boo. Into Minneapolis free. Magic tripler? Oh, it doesn't like it. What does it not like? Oh, there's always something it doesn't like. What's that corner there it doesn't like? Okay, that means we have to redo it. Oh, we'll keep that bit. That bit was fine. I'm just looking forward to getting the trains in and seeing how many more trains we have going in, as there's going to be quite a few more. Well, that is quite a tight corner, isn't it? Oh, this one actually might be a bit of a problem here. I mean, I don't know how busy it's going to be, but it's going to be quite busy. What if we... That's not really going to work. Let's build that again. It doesn't like that. Okay, we can do that. This could be tricky. Okay, let's just take this to there for now. Then can we try and get a junction? We should be able to get this one. Should be able to get around to there. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. But can we try and get a junction in just here? Well, we can. Okay, we'll do that. So that means that that goes that way. That goes that way. We'll get a grid in there as it would be. And then we'll have to double it as soon as we can. So here, and hopefully that will be a workaround. Hopefully that will be all right. Oh my god, it's a tunnel again. There's got to be an issue with the tunnel since the update. It just doesn't like tunnels, which is quite annoying, as it was fine before. Is it even going to like allow us to do it now? It's just a tunnel. It's a tunnel it doesn't like. We might have to do it again. Now, this will be the fast one. We'll have to make this the fast one because there'll be less trains on it. So again, we're going to have to single the tunnel, which really just isn't great. But hopefully this will be slightly quieter, as it will be the fast tracks. Like that, and then this side, you go that way, you go that way. And we just got that bit in the middle, which hopefully will work fine. So I wonder if it will actually allow us to do this then, like it did with the last section. Will it allow us to build through there? Ah, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so we've got to do a whole separate bit for that, which is really quite irritating. That's as we have to. Doesn't even want to go in a tunnel this side, just wants to go over a bridge. Come on, just like it. Hey, good. It likes that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And that can then double that. Have to get a separate supply tower in. Oh my. It's a tunnel. It's a tunnel. There's an issue with that. So again, it just doesn't like the tunnel. Which, I don't know why, but it just doesn't like it. So that has been broken in the update, sadly. Right, you go that way, you go that way. But yeah, I'm recording this in early July. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, there might even be another update out. So hopefully that would have been sorted. And that then comes to there and onto there. Oh, get the grid. Get a grid in if we can. Supply tower on both sides. Signal that. Okay, good. We've got to Minneapolis. Now it's about getting to Fargo. Is that sort of the main one we want to try and get to? I feel this one should be quite easy to do. Or easier. So I don't want to have to retrack it all. Retracking takes ages. Okay, come up then. Yeah, let's try and retrack it. Retracking's not fun. Goes like that. I'm gonna have to redo this as well. Rid of that. And then redo it this side as well. Oh no, not retracking. Oh no, we've just got rid of the whole line then. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's quickly redo that bit. And demolishing our rail network. And that doesn't like it either. It's turning into a disaster. There we go, good. Right, it's allowed us to get that back on there. Or has it? Okay, it has. There's been an issue where it's been where you do that and it puts buffers. It's an old Railway Empire 1 glitch. Where sort of it's two separate bits of track and there's buffers, which is well an issue. Right, you onto there, and then you. I'm blaming Fargo. Fargo is the cause of us doing this line. I mean, 4 bars. And it needs more trains. Which I feel like for the south, we've already got quite a few trains already. I mean, a massive network in the south. But this needs it. It doesn't get enough. You go that way. Oh, yeah, that way. You go that way. Okay, relatively straightforward to redo that. Supply tower as well. And we should then be able to hopefully snap that down to Minneapolis. You cannot construct this length of a tunnel. Whoa, 10%. What's that about? Oh, it wants to go wanted to try and go underneath the other one for some reason. So that will be onto this track. Hopefully we can use the magic doubler. We can. Quadrupler. Fingers crossed. Yes. And well, now quadrupler. Speeds up the process massively using that, so that's good. and get all of the bits and bobs in. There we go. Good. So we now got to Fargo, and now we need to get to Miles City. That's the next sort of big place. So that's really where we want to aim for next. And from Miles City, I suppose, yeah, to Missoula. That's now 4 bars. And then maybe bring it around into Nampa. Maybe. As that's now, again, becoming quite a big place. Okay, well, let's try and get this done in this video then. In this episode. Might be a slightly longer episode, but that's fine. It means we've got quite a big task done. There we go. And it could even stop at Bismarck as well. Well, it will stop at Bismarck. That's maybe at a slightly different station. Right. Let's snip this. Alright, but you're going to be slightly disconnected for a second. Do we go for... No, we're going to... Let's retrack it. Retrack it. It's not fun. But I guess it needs to be done. And if we want to get it all nice looking. Rid of that. Get rid of those two. And I suppose it's worth doing as well, as it will grow it, so. There we go, right. Bismarck again is now just a little tiny station. Right, so. That will now come on to. Yeah, that will be on to that one. Once it loads. And that then comes on to this one. Like that. Once it loads. That then comes around and joins up onto there, which it should be allowed to do. Like that. And that comes round onto there. And hopefully in the next episode we'll be back to the south, hopefully. I'll do that as well, get that in. Okay, well that's that. And then it's connecting this side again. Like that. So this will basically all just remain as it was. Hopefully the new services won't have to interact with this bit. The old line. You go into there. And you then go into there. Do that. Do that. And supply tower as well. Cool. Right, Bismarck is now an 8-platform station overnight. And that can then come all the way along and hopefully join up to the bit we had started doing. Like that. And hopefully we can now use the magic doubler or magic... yeah. That then comes on to there. A little bit of lag to bear with. Oh no, it doesn't like it. It makes things so much longer. It's the tunnel, isn't it? It's a tunnel again. No idea why, but... okay, that makes things slightly longer. Well, that's quite flat round here, so it should really be too much of a big deal. Just like that. Relatively fine to alter. And that should then be able to join up here. Good. Yes, and please let us use the other one. There we go. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Slow and steady. That was one there. Let me get rid of you quick. Now we've got to signal it. But we are getting there. No, you go that way. You go that way, you go that way, you go that way, and you go that way. And we got to connect these other bits up before we forget. Otherwise then it's not gonna... They're gonna be forgotten. That's gonna be too tight, isn't it, for this track? No, don't go over there. Good, now just to do it. Okay, alright. That goes that way, that goes that way. That's that one connected up, and it's the other one as well we need to connect up. That comes onto there. Which I think this will be the slow side, won't it? So that's fine. If it gets a bit more traffic. Right, good. We are relatively... Well, we're getting there. We're not Bismarck. Well, we've still got to probably get to Nampa. Which is all the way over there. In fact, I think we will leave that for the next episode. We are getting there. Nice and steadily. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places. This is my controller slowly moving me forward. Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, in the next episode we'll continue with this massive project, which was slightly unexpected. See you all and take care. Bye guys.